How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Music Fridays with myself. My name is Noah Rattan. I'm an up-and-coming producer out of Ottawa, Canada. And of course, Dream Show Events, the company that makes everything happen. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It's going to be a great week. It's going to be a great video. Let's kick right into it. So I've spent a fair amount of time the last couple of days kind of brainstorming what I wanted to do for this week. Something washed over me where I had this feeling of I just want to make some music personally for me and as well as for you guys. So that's going to be the plan today. Last night, before I had this idea, I was kind of just going through some old beats, some old music that I've made, and I found this really cool one, unfinished. It's got a really cool melody, like a bassy synth melody, that last night I was like, you know what, one of these days I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna hit that because I want to make a song out of it. It was something that was stuck in my head for the entire night. So that is exactly what we are gonna do today. We're gonna dive into this old beat, we're gonna clean it up, we're gonna add to it. I'm hoping to make a really cool song with you guys. So once again, thank you everyone for being here, and let's kick right into the video. Alright, so we are on this camera now. Let's give what I have a listen. It's pretty short, so it's gonna go by quick, but let's just feel it out. There was some counter melodies that I had with it. They were running through a plugin that I don't have on my computer anymore. So I filled that in with just what I felt made sense. Let's just listen to it. So like, super spacey, super synthy. I like it. The other thing about this track are the kicks, and the thing about the kicks, it's hard to hear, but it's popping. Every time it hits, it's popping. Basically, what we're gonna do is just redo those kicks. I'm just gonna remake it. Let's just find a kick. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. Oh. Got to plug in. Okay. Is that doing too much? Alright, so you guys saw me mess around with that kick, and I have it recorded here. It's not bad, but it's not the best. So what we're gonna do is something called quantizing, which basically just puts it more on beat. I'm not someone who loves totally perfect stuff. We have an option here called swing checked. It's just a little bit of groove, humanity. What I want to do right now is kind of add more to it and structure. So let's find ourselves a nice little piano. Okay, so I had to go in, find the key, and I had to change some notes to make it all in key. I think I found some pretty cool chords. We're just gonna mess around with it for a little bit. Alright, so we finally come up with something. I have these keys going, but like I was saying before, this was being used by something that I no longer have. I filled it in with this synth. I think it's cool, I think it's pretty atmospheric, but I'm gonna touch up the melody a little bit and see what we can do. What's What's up, everybody? So I took a break. I had some things come up in the night that I had to deal with. I didn't record anything, but I went back to the beat. I made an intro and I kind of structured the beat, and it's pretty much done. I just have to mix it. I might add or take out some things. So this is the intro. So it kind of kicks up a little bit, then it kind of all stops eventually. Then a snare. I have to mix it for sure, so that is what I'm gonna be doing right now. And then, like I said, just some little tweaks. Just let's get right into it. Alright, so it's been a little over like 30-40 minutes, and I've got it mixed. I've got it how I want it, production wise, mix wise, master wise. I hope you enjoyed this little segment of me making this beat. I really like this one. I'm most likely gonna write something to it and record a little bit of a song in the near future. The full beat will be at the end of the video, and it means a lot to me if you take the time to check it out and comment what you think about it. Either way, let's get on into the rest of the video. Okay, what's up, everybody? This has been a kind of a weird video for me making it, because last night I was gonna make the beat, record for you guys, so that tonight I can leisurely edit my video. Last night I was making the beat, I took a break, and then I got some calls. I chatted with my family for maybe a little bit too long. I feel like that's a good thing, no matter what time it takes up. To my family who's watching this, what's up, guys? Now that I have you guys kind of mentioned, glad you guys are watching. To everyone watching, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the weekly side of the show. I got some news for you guys. I got some songs for you guys. I got a quote. Let's get into the rest of the video. I know I say this a lot pretty much every week. Seriously, this week there was little to no news in the music industry. I did find two things that I found were pretty cool, at least for me. This is the first story. So the online music service called Bandcamp has been bought by the gaming company Epic Games. For those of you who don't know, Epic Games is a gaming company that is most popular for the game Fortnite. If you don't know what Fortnite is, basically it's a video game that absolutely took the world by storm a couple years ago, and it's one of the biggest games in the world, especially today. So like I said, they bought what is called Bandcamp. Bandcamp is essentially just a streaming service, such as like Spotify or Apple Music. The thing about Bandcamp is that it's a little bit more personal. If you think about Spotify, you click on an artist, it comes up with like the artist and then their albums or their song. When you click on an artist on Bandcamp, you get the same things, but it acts as a store as well for the artist, and they do different promotions on the service. Either way, I thought this was pretty cool. Bandcamp is massive within the industry. If you're wondering if Bandcamp is gonna change at all, nothing is changing. This new joint operation just gives Bandcamp more reach and more resources that will ultimately benefit the artists that are using the site. Our second story I found pretty cool. TikTok, the massive video app, has officially shown off their new music distribution part of the app. They call it Sound On. Like any other distribution service such as DistroKid, basically you upload your tracks onto the service and they take it and they upload it onto different streaming services such as Bandcamp, which I talked about earlier, Spotify, or Apple Music for a small fee of the royalties, or even just a regular fee that doesn't even touch the royalties. So I I read into it. For the first year that this distribution service is going on, all distribution is free, so that means the fee that I just talked about is not a thing right now. Another cool little thing is that TikTok's parent company ByteDance has other apps, such as a streaming service called Rezo and a video editor app called CapCut. I'm bringing this up because they say that any royalties gained from your songs being played on those apps won't be touched or tampered. It all goes to you. So that's another really cool thing. I hope you guys enjoyed that very little bit of news, but I have been paying attention all week to the music that's been around me, and I've found some pretty cool songs. You guys know the drill. I showcase 4 songs every week that I find I really like, and I feel like you guys will like too. As always, please comment down below any song that you want me to hear. 9 times out of 10, if you comment a song, I'm gonna showcase it. So if you love a song and you want everyone else to love a song, comment down below that song and we will most definitely all be vibing. First song on the list is called Billie Jean by Eden. As you may have guessed, this song is a cover of Michael Jackson's Billie Jean. Personally, I'm not the biggest guy on covers. I don't listen to a lot of covers. I don't make too many covers in my music, although I have before. When it comes down to covers, I find it's really important that you embody the vibe and the value of the original song, as well as your own touch and your own sound to the song, which is what I feel Eden does perfectly. I've listened to Eden for a very long time, probably about 5 years, since I was in grade 9. So I know his sound, and I definitely know Billie Jean as well. I find that this song pays really good homage to Michael Jackson's Billie Jean, and it definitely embodies the same vibe of the original. It takes a little bit of a turn in the instruments and the way the song plays out and the evolution of the entire thing that I find really embodies Eden. It's a little bit more atmospheric, a little bit more glitchy, just because that's Eden's vibe. Beautiful vocals, beautiful instruments. If you guys like Michael Jackson, or even if you're just a big cover guy and you want to find a new cover, check this one out. The second song in our list fits into a genre that I haven't showcased yet on the show. What I'm talking about is country. I don't listen to a whole ton of it now, but when I think about back in the day and my influences, obviously before I've talked about my brother and my dad, but I also want to mention my mom because she is one of the biggest country fans that I know. I remember being in the car when I was really little, listening to Kenny Chesney and all those guys, and listening to the song, and at a really young age, in those country songs, I was able to naturally start to understand what tempo is. I basically grew up listening to a ton of country because of my mom. And it's funny because when I write, I pick up a lot of country tones to it. Gotta remember, I'm just a small town kid. I grew up in the bush. So when I write a lot about home, and I write about love and all the stuff that country is about. So without further ado, the second song on the list is called Doing This by Luke Combs. This song is really pretty. It basically is about someone's asking Luke Combs what he would be doing if he wasn't famous and playing shows. And the song's basically about he would be doing the exact same thing. It's just a really good song. If you guys know Luke Combs, he's a great artist, beautiful singer. It's very dramatic. It has a very modern feel in the guitar melody and the way the drums pick up. The first country song I believe I've ever showcased. So if you like country, you like Luke Combs, check this one out. Third song on the list is called Montreal by Roosevelt. This song is a song that I heard in the bathroom of a Boston Pizza last weekend, and I remember being in the bathroom and hearing the drums and the vocals, and I think what I was hearing was the chorus, and I could hear the drums and the vocals together. It's super indie. The drums are very indie pop, a very similar feel as Hey Angels and Demons, which is a song from last week. Another thing that I really like is the mix. I find everything is really clean, especially the bass and the snare. Whoever engineered it, whoever produced it, is obviously a master at their craft. If you guys want to listen to some chill indie good vibes, definitely check this one out. The fourth song on today's list is a song that wasn't necessarily recommended for me to showcase, but was recommended for me to listen to. I really liked it, and I liked the story of the artist, so I ended up wanting to showcase it. Without further ado, the final song of this week is Come On Baby Cry by Orville Peck. Orville Peck is a country artist from Canada, which I always love Canadian artists that are making it, so that's very cool. Another thing is that he's gay. There's not a lot of LGBTQ representation in the country music genre, so I wanted to show you guys this song because it is beautiful. It's very classic sounding. There's no modern drums. The guitar and the drums are both very old and, just Western sounding. And this is the first song I've heard from Orville Peck, but the first thing that I noticed was his voice is incredible. It really sounds like those guys from like the 1920s who just had incredible range. And all in all, it's a really good song. Here in this community, we love everybody, no matter what. Representation is important. If you guys want to listen to a beautiful, classic sounding country song, give this one a listen. Alright, so I hope everyone enjoys those songs, but now we've come down into the part of the show where I find a quote, always from a musician. We take it in, we digest it however we need to. I feel like we have a very strong country vibe in today's video, so I have managed to find a really cool quote from a country musician, so here it is. You build on failure. You use it as a stepping stone. Close the door on the past. You don't try to forget the mistakes, but you don't dwell on it. You don't let it have any of your energy or any of your time or any of your space. And that comes from the wonderful Johnny Cash. So there you go. Take it in, digest it however you will. Failure is something that everybody as a human being is gonna go through. Whether you burnt the bread the first time you tried to make it, or you were shot down in your interview, failure's gonna happen. The thing about failure is that it's a very rare moment in life where you're able to see and understand what you need to improve and do differently so that you can succeed and win the next time you try the task that you fail. So the next time you fail at something, no matter what it is, don't give up. Instead, take that moment to learn from it, because I promise you that next time will be better. Don't forget your mistakes, but don't dwell on them. Just learn from them. That's pretty much all that I have for this week. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. Any kind of support always means the absolute most to me. I appreciate everyone who's watched the video, who's made it this far. You guys are the reason that I want to do this every week. Anyways, everybody, please have a really good week. Take it easy, stay positive, stick around for the beat that will be at the end of the video, and let me know what you think about it. That's all from me. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.